suspension for 2 consecutive sittings. I thereby conclude on this matter. Clerk to Council, let us proceed.
When I'm giving guidance to this council, it is not that I'm saying no supporting the mayor.
Yeah, thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, for yet giving me an opportunity to deliberate on this. Mine, in particular, is to give an hint on the issue of customization of the standard rules of procedures for the local government councils in Uganda, not only in Kitgum, in municipality, in Uganda. Right Honorable Speaker, at this point, when it said, as Kitgum municipality, we have not customized the usage of standard rules of procedure for local government councils in Uganda. We did that. We did that when I want to inform our town clerk. I want to inform our town clerk, in case he's not informed about this, that at the time this council was taking office, there were oaths of allegiance that right from the speaker, the mayor, and all the councillors, they took this oath, and tools of use they were given, and they did swear that they will protect, safeguard, and defend and do everything to take care of it. And right now, I am very surprised, very, very surprised. I don't know whether you would misguiding knowingly or you were out of, I don't know. Thank you.
Tam Clerk, kirma wachi wampa wariyama Tam Clerk atriyama chik waji ni kala teach ma kichoyo machalo ministry chalo baba machalo Tam Clerk PNN no ka district service ayo cho no wadwaka en chamber district service kirma ministry ya ye bukelo en to en petika lobo teach mabe wadwaka en chen deputy Tam Clerk tie mano mete ministry obechwale wa la tij mukene pien gen mago chwalo kada ngwana no ne petika tij mati mawan wadwako en chen ministry obechwalo mukene no kombere tutono wadon ke deputy Tam Clerk ento wana ngeni ministry obechwale wa pien wa be watiki ngo enough evidence jim mapol ma eno bero ka missing ma bero ka bypassing ngo resolution for council.
I say it is true. I'm soon making a year-old boy in here because I took over in, I think it was 8th November last year. That means I'm actually almost a year old here. And it is unfortunate that I do not know all the history of this municipality. It is not on my fingertips. That one I admit. That one does not mean that I'm incompetent. Because sometimes it takes long to grasp all the other information that there is. But now, this very early morning is when I learned of this problem. That there is a problem. This municipality did not do ABCD. 2, this municipality is chasing the chair of the council out, and yet is going to do this normal work. And this is why I stood up to give this technical advice smartly. So I don't regret giving my opinion and a clear explanation of this August. Thank you.
I've been in this council for more than 8 years. This is my second term. I have worked with, this is the 4th town clerk I work with. The 3 town clerk I work with, for me, did their part perfectly. But the one we have here, this is a coward. I will say this, I don't want to fear, he's a coward. When we put in our council resolution, which is lawful, that demand Mr. Sabaduka should implement, he refuses purposely. A case in point, when we say the road work should continue, the Usemead road work should continue, he diverted the money to buy solar street lights. Is that council resolution? No. So there's no way this man will continue doing his own thing, which is not a council resolution, and we continue to entertain him. We shall not entertain him. So in this case, he must go.
But categorically speaking, there are stages when you want to do anything on a civil servant. There's what we call the principle of justice of fair hearing. You don't just ambush someone. First of all, as counsel, we would have written to him, laying down our complaints, and then he responds to those complaints, and then we take another step, that is the reward and sanction. But we just don't, like this motion was proposed and then seconded, and then a ruling was made. How do you rule on something that has never been deliberated? Or where did you get all these backers from to rule on? So the speakers erred there. The speaker made an erroneous decision by erring and then beginning to rule. That shows this was a premeditated decision that we're clearly seen. We saw it coming, but you know, I want to tell everyone this, it's not just a matter of we come and say we are sending away the town clerk. That's why when that decision was made, the town clerk in his wisdom respected the council and left council. That means every activity of council here is paralyzed, and we cannot proceed without the town clerk. And I want to say the town clerk has not been dismissed or sent back to, because we need to follow proceedings. So all these, I want to believe, are issues that will just come to pass. But it's a bad precedent. As council, we should be acquainted with the law, and we avoid emotional issues and blackmail and handle issues. So as the deputy mayor of this town, I condemn this ruling that the speaker made. This is not a ruling for council. Remember, the speaker has to make rulings on behalf of council. So this ruling, he made it on his own, and council is not part of it. So I want to assure the entire listeners and viewers that this has been a decision. Once again, it shows how, as council, we have not learned procedures and decorums, and then we have not read well the laws. So this doesn't work, and it will not work. I am quite sure. Thank you.
Ada logobino ni town clerk tin kiriamo. Town clerk pe kiriamo. Town clerk kita kidwaro ikakaran ma NTE machala joma ministry chwaro en because of bal mapol ma councillors guneno. Bal ma achel pero lock my street light ma councillors obi mo ko ki will street light kina kichet ki yob pe will street light. Town clerk went ahead me willow street light. Me ario logo kate maleng ni process me gap ko kin makemio gap ko kere pe ki logo procedures. Town clerk uno diero ango me kwanyo gap ko me mio ne ching entity machalo gap ko process mabe ki logo machalo the PDD act pe ki logo process ma pol council minute mo makiberi e pink mo ne be kwany council ki mi pe rates ma gen go chero ko mo ma ko be gen go meo bodo ma gap ko council penye manyuta kara jame pa council ma pol ma kitega tikere ma council penye dong ti ma pol baro bero kilo ma gap ko ene dos parking lot ma pol mano tiempo bura kino istam ma kikero e karta ti adek ma papat addendum adek ma papat matan clerk kero chinge ye wen go signing ki job without council manyur kara jame pa council mabero ma chero wo futi ma pol medicum enone councillors humanly bunoni bal paladiti ma chero tan clerk dong dung magen pageramo buka tekil wax bal ma pa pol mago ter wen ka chela council we dada gen ko chero ko mo ko ne council ene bewye ki dwak tan clerk chen ministry ngati mo mo yam tan clerk ke dok ti chen pege ki dwak tan clerk aye i ministry eno chet ka mete ki ti che i ministry ki ma eno bino kwere enti ka failing council jame ma pol mana ye neno ma council uneno an pa neno ne ana mo neno ki magen ko mana ke motiba
In the local government, we stipulate the responsibility of the town clerk. you must do what they call due diligence. You must not land council to any problem. So the removal of the town clerk, to me, was right, but the procedures, because council as the supreme body can make decision, but now it is the speaker to guide all the items to be handled. To me, I didn't I'm the speaker. They have a good point. The abuse of office is there, negligence is there, tendency of corruption is also there, and other things, doing things in isolation without council approval is also there. All these things tantamount to the removal. But I see the speaker was fast. The speaker was fast, would have given the provision to the council to deliberate, since the motion was moved and seconded. It is going to be already, either they should put the motion into vote, so that it should be on record. But in this case, they have brought a motion to a motion, and it has become a little mix-up. But since they already resolved the issues of the town clerk, let it be I am the town clerk. This is not the right environment now. And the town clerk is not even submissive enough. He's not even a listener. He was also partly arrogant to a certain extent. Because when you are asked to explain certain issues as a technical person, you must explain that issue. You should not beat around the bush the way he has been doing. So that's so to ask people who are senior in the leadership that something wrong somewhere.
Local Government Act Cap 243. Miyuke rukitwer board council. Meriam accounting officer. Kainem ada kineone ngatene tikanywa office. That is abuse of office. Kido mario bene kineno jimu kene manugo en petika lokone malupe ke ketumoga pa council machiye teach. So egine ya neno chalo jimi ma gen gitika lenge ye mowero gitika ye council. Yadi dene time chwe chunke neno office kalwa kinywaro manupe gitika lupu jimi kianu meta because councilors che wachi pegi penyo tamgi. Kido mario kai winyo kira gyobera wache ne ya nechalo winyima gibera winye ti winyima roma dekho mano winya dekho ti yeki gen makinoni seal ene stamp pa council stamp ma town clerk ti yukere mono gen pa council so ka gen wayni moni ani check gene warga me winya dendams ti gena dekho magi wayni ti ye stamps pa council dekho ma papa e oni kero la nywen ma pol piano gen pe ngeyo mene magiti atikere I agreement so eni meno kero lok mageloni gibero nyo gibero suspicion dano gitika ber kidombe kai nena right now pingo iti ukisil mamegwa yo maraji eni tantamount somehow to abuse of office maene non kagen go chunye ma evidence tie chi gichwaro lok board minister ki permanent secretary kagiobi okwere ni ada nyaro office do tie chinga tene gikwanyi chwaro ga.
I strongly believe there is some external forces which is being galvanized to totally destabilize the mayoral performance in Kitgum Municipal Council. I am even surprised some top media houses in Kampala were invited and totally facilitated to come for this council. I am totally surprised. I don't want to mention their names. But one top TV station was fully participated to the tune of 10 million shillings to come and cover the council's proceeding of today. Where does the speaker get this money from? I am sure there are some external forces which are working against the establishment of the mayor in Kitgum Municipal Council. When it came to issue of GAPCO, the speaker and his team, the 10 councillors, were facilitated to the tune of 7 million shillings to kick out the director of GAPCO, which is a local woman from GAPCO petrol station. So these local fights is being perpetuated by some high-profile politicians. I am still to establish. But I want to say God is in control, and I strongly believe all these political innuendos will come to stop. I am very determined to work with all the councillors. I'm very determined to work with the town clerk and all the technical team, because they are the chief implementers. We cannot work without the town clerk and his technical team. So that social service deliveries in all the 3 divisions of Kitgum municipality is achieved. We want to push Kitgum Municipal Council to the next heights, and possibly, if there is any city coming to the country between 2026 and 2031, I think Kitgum Municipal Council should be one of the northern cities which will sprout up to support Gulu City as the 2 actually cities in the greater sub-region. Thank you.